Hi everyone, welcome to Pearl's Kitchen. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, press the red button to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified for my upcoming videos. It's absolutely free. Thank you very much. Let us ask God to make us instruments of His peace. Where there is hatred, let us show love. Amen. Today I'm going to show you an Anglo-Indian recipe and it's called brown chicken stew. And here are the ingredients. I've got 1 1/4 kilos of chicken here and I'm using thighs because it's got bones in it, so it gives it more flavor. You could use any part of the chicken. In this pot I've got a ladle spoonful of oil and we'll need 2 bay leaves, and I've got around 6 big black cardamoms, I've got around 10 peppercorns, got around 7 cloves, I've got 4 green chilies cut into halves, I've got 2 red chillies that also I'll break into half, I've got 3 cinnamon sticks, and I've got 2 large onions here chopped, I've got 2 inches of ginger finely chopped, I've got 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and here I've got mushrooms. I've got 6 mushrooms cut into halves, and I've got 3 carrots that I've cut into big chunks. I've got around 5 new potatoes. You can use any potatoes that I've cut into quarters, and I've got around 3 big large tomatoes, and I've got 1 cup of peas, and I've got 1 small cauliflower. And in here I've got 200 ml of chicken stock. If you can't find chicken stock, you can use vegetable stocks. We'll also need some green coriander. And in here in this cup I've got half a cup of plain flour that we'll need to brown. And we'll need some salt to taste. Okay, as soon as your oil gets hot, first thing we put is the onions. Few seconds later you put all the garam masala and the green chilies and the red chilies. Now you keep frying this till the onions get nice and brown. Okay, you can see my onions are getting brown. Now we're going to add the ginger and just stir that for a couple of minutes. Okay, after the ginger you put the chicken in. Stir the chicken, and then you put the pepper in and put salt to taste. This is quite a lot of stew I'm making, so around 2 teaspoons. Now keep browning the chicken with the onions till the chicken looks nice and brown. Okay, the chicken's been frying in the onions for the last 4 minutes. Now we can add the tomatoes. And now keep frying the tomatoes till the tomatoes are nice and mushy. Okay, you can see my tomatoes are all mushy now, you can't see them. So then you put the potatoes and the carrots. And now let all that fry in the tomatoes and in the chicken for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, the potatoes and carrots have been frying for the last 4 minutes. Now we can add the cauliflower and the mushrooms and the peas. I've got frozen peas. And now let all this fry for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, now all the vegetables have been frying for the last 3 minutes. Now we're going to start adding the water. So just take plain water, not the stock. Stock has to be used separate. And just cover all the vegetables with that water. There you go. Once the vegetables are covered with the water, what you need to do is now wait for it to boil. As soon as it starts boiling, put it on simmer and let it cook till the chicken is tender until the potatoes and carrots are tender. Okay, now all my potatoes and carrots and the chicken's tender. So now I'm going to put this off. This took me around 10 minutes. I'm going to put this off and I'm going to concentrate on the flour. Okay, that's the half a cup of flour. Just take a frying pan, nothing in it, just a dry frying pan, and you're just basically roasting the flour, making it brown. So keep stirring it from here to there till it gets nice and golden brown. Okay, you can see it's nice and golden brown. Every time you keep stirring it, if it gets too hot, take it off the gas, then put it back on again until it's lovely and roasted. So once you've done that, and then that stock that I told you about, you start adding that stock into the brown flour. And then keep stirring it till it's all nice and smooth. Okay, keep stirring it. Don't worry about if it becomes lumpy, because it has to go through the sieve into the stew. So I'm going to put the gas off now, and then I've got the sieve here, and then you're going to open the stew and you're going to pour it into the sieve. And that's where the name comes from, brown stew. You can put the sieve in there so all the liquid can help release all the thickness, and then it will all dissolve into the stew. Okay, see, it's all gone, there's no lumps in there. Now you remove that, and now you put the gas on again. And now let this stew come to a boil. And as soon as it starts boiling, it will start to thicken as well. So now let this come to a boil, and then we'll add the coriander. Okay, after putting the flour, the brown flour and the stock, I let it come to a boil, and it's been boiling for 3 minutes. Now I'm going to put it off. And then you just garnish it with coriander. And now you let it rest, because it'll taste very nice once it's rested and it starts to thicken up as well. Okay, that's our brown chicken stew ready. Just before it goes onto the table, you just garnish it with little coriander and it's ready to serve. This brown chicken stew can be eaten with bread or chapati, or like me, eat it with boiled rice. It's really delicious with boiled rice. So I hope you all like it. Have a go and make it, and tell me in your comments what you think about it. And I shall see you next time with some more delicious cooking. But until then, may God go with you and give you His peace.